ate poverty, we drank poverty, we lived poverty, and the situation is still the same because I'm representing to some extent National Film Drama because I'm the current director of National Film Drama. So that's why I took that example of Balagan because it is essentially a musical theatre form. Now, National School of Drama actually majorly focuses on the practice part of theatre. It is not a course which talks about only about theatre studies. When I say theatre studies, that means some great personality when he was born and what he, when he slept, when he ate his breakfast and all of that. The documentary kind of education is not there. We get all those informations, but we are on our own to invent different language for ourselves. Now, when you go out of the institute, you do not know what to do, and only 20 to 30 people now. It is around 30. When I was a student that time, it was only 20. So 20 students are selected from all over India. 20 fresh, talented minds. They come. They get world-class education, definitely. And then when they go out, they don't know what to do, how to earn their livelihood. So now it is not about the government. It is not about the state government, the central government. It is actually all about the civil society. How you look at a theatre person, how you look at a theatre artist. As correctly ma'am said, okay, fine, you are doing theatre, but what actually you do? So I think that question is valid in every sphere of art practice, but in theatre, if we get into the historical perspective, Natyashastri is the oldest and the first ever theory on theatre. So around 3000 years back, this treatise was written, and if you go into that story, then you would realize that it was offered in the name of Pancham Veda. It was offered to the gods. So gods denied to accept it. They said it is beyond our dignity. We will not take this Pancham Veda because this deals with imitating life. So it is beyond our dignity. Then it was finally passed on to the Shudras. So Shudra means the downtrodden and the oppressed and the exploited and this and that and the illiterate people because they were not supposed to uh, read the four Vedas. So the from the very inception of Natyashastra, the situation has been the same. So the super powerfuls and the powerfuls, they don't think that it is a profession of dignity. So it has been like that. And probably people were our forefathers thousands of years back. They could realize that, as very correctly mentioned in Natyashastra, that this is actually the backbone. Theatre is actually the backbone of any culture. Theatre gives a platform to exchange knowledge, to exchange ideas, and theatre is also the fountainhead of many arts like music and dance and art, architecture, many things. So people thought that let's integrate theatre into our life. So there were Natya Mandaps in every temple. So most of the temples had Natya Mandaps. So there was no electricity, there was no big cities, malls, cinema halls. So by evening you are tired, and by evening you do not know what to do except for retiring for the day and go to sleep. So you gather at a temple, you do your devotional stuff, and then you end up seeing something being performed on the mandap. So theatre was an integral part of social life, which is greatly missing, and the culture which could somehow protect it, like the theatre scenario in Maharashtra, so where people are motivated, people know that they have to see a play. So at 9 o'clock in the morning, you can go to an auditorium and get to see a play. At 12 o'clock in the noon time also a play is happening. But in Delhi, in Kolkata, in Bhubaneswar, in Rourkela, in Sambalpur, in Raipur, in Chhattisgarh, it is not happening. So the civil society, where the so-called intellectuals who think that they are the uh, sole torchbearer of the entire society, they must think how to industrialize theatre.